Hey Brick Bloggeteers, Will here, and today we're looking at set 21326, Winnie the Pooh from LEGO Ideas. First up, we have a little sign welcoming us to the 100 Acre Woods. Now this set will have a number of stickers, which I know LEGO fans aren't very happy with. You see them in the sign here. However, you do have printed elements, like the little honey pot that has honey misspelled. Well, it's the way Pooh spells it, so it's right for the 100 Acre Woods. One of the big stars of 100 Acre Woods are, of course, the figs. And I have to say, the sculpts on these are fantastic. You got Winnie the Pooh, Piglet, Rabbit, Tigger, and, of course, Eeyore. Out of all of these, I think Tigger has some of the most because he also has a tail. The book that Winnie the Pooh holds has a whole bunch of stickers, so that's going to be some fun stickering for somebody. I think the only downside is Eeyore is built as a solid sculpt. His little bow can become detached, but his tail is solidly attached. His head does not move, so he's one little sad Eeyore, which fits his character. But like I said, the sculpts on these heads is where the real appeal for many figure collectors is going to be. And I have to say they did a fantastic job. That's not to say Winnie the Pooh's house is no slouch. There is a lot of creative building in here to get the angle of like this tree limb, which is normally like, I've seen this first used in black for Mickey and Minnie's arms and legs to get that rounded look, but this is kind of built in and put sideways. You have these little angled leaf components that are actually built on the clear. They first came out in the superhero collectibles as like action stands for minifigures, so that was a neat use for them. Lots of clever part usage, more stickers in the front like ring and knock, with ring misspelled right by his door in front. You got more honey pots back behind his tree log where he sits, and just a whole bunch of clever angles in the tree. The one part of the build I'm not fond of is the leaves, because they're only connected by a single stud each, and so when putting it together it can get a little fragile, just to warn you. Now, of course, the back of his house is very packed. It opens up. So when building, you think, oh man, that's way too crowded. But considering it can open up and given the source material, it actually is very fitting that he has a very compact little house. Clever uses for bedposts for candles on the sides. Some rafter storing for more honey because you can never have enough. Inside the main area is, of course, a little mirror. That does have a sticker in there to make a reflective surface. His little teapot. I do love the stove and the stovepipe that comes out the top of the house. Some cool parts usage there that I didn't ever think of using for that, but it looks perfect once it's put together. And, of course, having it open is fun for play. Putting it closed together makes a nice little display. So you can have it both as a play model. But I definitely recommend $100 is a great deal for what you get in this set. Lots of cool elements and building techniques along with fantastic minifigures. So for $100, I say this set is fantastic. Again, set 21326, Winnie the Pooh from LEGO Ideas.